Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. So today's video I'm going to show you how to bleach your knots on your lace wig, lace frontal, whatever it is you have. So yeah, these are all the products that you're going to need. If you need to pause at any time, please feel free to do so, and definitely continue to watch. Make sure you thumbs up the video, comment, and subscribe. The wig I'm using today is from AliGrace off of AliExpress. This is a short bob wig. However, all the information for this wig will be in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. What I'm doing right now is basically just pulling all the hair that is sticking through the lace because I don't want any bleach to touch the hair that is coming through the lace. So I'm starting off with some quick blue bleaching powder that I had left over in the bowl, and then I'm going to use my Salon Care 40 developer. Now I don't usually measure anything, honestly. I just eyeball whatever I use, and I try to use it a little bit as much as possible. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and basically just going to go ahead and stir the developer and the bleach up together. And you want to remember that you don't want a too thick consistency, and you don't want a too thin consistency. So you kind of just want it in between, more like pancake mix is what I would go for. So I didn't think that was definitely enough bleach, so I then got my blue flash powder and basically added some more powder, and then went in with some more developer just to make sure I had enough to cover the whole lace front wig. So this is basically the consistency you want with your bleach and your powder. Now we're going to go ahead and start applying the bleach to our lace wig. Now as you can see, I am using basically a popsicle stick is what some people call it or a craft stick, whatever you want to call it, basically to apply the bleach to my whole lace wig. Now as you can see, I am being a little harsh, and I do not recommend you patting or harshly putting the bleach on the lace wig, and the reason why is because the bleach will seep through and get on the hair. So I do not recommend going too fast or being too harsh when you are applying the bleach. Okay, and now you're going to basically apply the bleach the same way you did to the other side of the wig. Again, do not be too harsh. Do not be too harsh, ladies. I promise you, you will not like the results. So yeah, I'm just taking that bleach and just putting it all over where the lace is. And sometimes I do go above the hairline just to be sure that I am catching the little pieces of hair that is above the hairline. So this is basically the time frame I use when I let the bleach sit on the lace wig. Note, you do want to make sure you are checking the lace every 5 minutes. It is very important that you do so because you don't want over bleach knots. So here I'm basically rinsing the bleach off, and again, I'm not using my hand. I'm basically just using the pressure of the water. I am using cold water for some reason. Anytime I wash my extensions or my wigs, I usually always use just cold water. So that's basically all I'm doing to ensure that all of the bleach is off before I go in with my neutralizing shampoo and my shimmer lights. So this is an example of over bleached knots, ladies, and this is why I told you guys not to be too harsh when you are using the bleach and applying the bleach to the lace wig. However, if you stay tuned to my next video, I will definitely show you how to correct over bleached knots, but this is an example of how over bleached knots look. So now I'm just going in with my neutralizing shampoo, and the reason why you want to use neutralizing shampoo because it actually gets all of the chemicals that were used out of the wig. You don't want to have nothing left over after you have basically applied the bleach to your wig. So just make sure you're washing it thoroughly and very good. Even get the roots. Not sure if you noticed, but look how much this hair is shedding, but that is for a whole nother video. Stay tuned for that. So this is why it is good to use the neutralizing shampoo. If you notice the water is pink, that is basically all of the chemicals that is still was left in the wig that we needed to rinse out. So this is why it is important to basically use neutralizing shampoo, ladies. Now we're going in with our shimmer lights, and basically with our shimmer lights we're going to actually scrub the hell out of this wig with the shimmer lights. The shimmer lights is basically to get rid of the brightness that was left over in the wig. So of course we over bleached our knots on this wig, so we definitely need to try to get all of the brightness out before we try to go in and correct the brightness that was left or the over bleached knots that we did do on the wig. So as again, I am basically making sure I'm even getting on the front side of the wig and also going back on the inside of the wig to just make sure I am rubbing and scrubbing away. And after we done all that, we're actually going to let the shimmer light sit on our wig for at least 5 to 15 minutes. Okay, and after those 5 to 15 minutes are up, it is now time to rinse. Again, I am only using cold water. It's just my preference. Don't know why, but it's just my preference. And I'm basically just rinsing and making sure I get all of the shimmer lights out of the wig so that I can see what it is that I need to correct, because we know we over bleached the knots. So again, just make sure you are rinsing thoroughly. Be very gentle. Okay, so we basically rinsed out all of the shimmer lights, and basically this is the end results. Again, we did over bleach the knots, but I think it looks really good for us to have done all of those steps. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video to see how we correct those over bleached knots, ladies. Thank you for watching, and later.